In this presentation, we look back to the year of 1959 and the Kangaroos tour to Great Britain under the guidance of coach Clive Churchill and captained by the great Balmain fullback Keith Barnes. Australia were to win the first test, but as we pick up the action of the second and third test clashes, it was another story.
Referee Gowler looking at his watch and away we go, and it's a long kick. And it's a long kick to put Australia on the defence immediately. Tactics, they will have to drop out from the 25 line, and Britain hope to get possession. Keith Barnes, he's going to put a long one in, I can see that already. And he has to Southwood. Southwood kick nicely, nice over kick, nice kick, and it's obstruction, and it's a penalty to Great Britain for obstruction on Southwood after he had kicked. So it's the first attacking position to Great Britain. And what's going to happen? Are they going to take the tough penalty? Yes. Yes, it's only 5 yards away. It's only tapping the penalty. Trying to get up on the burst. And Robinson goes close. And it's a try. It's in a try. So Don Robinson. Well, what a dramatic opening. Don Robinson, the leads forward. Back in his home ground to score the first try for Great Britain within a minute of the start.
We focus our attention on number 10, Don Robinson. Now this try not only caught the Aussies napping, but also tricked our cameraman. He's out of cameraman's range, now he's back there as he crashes over for the try on his home turf in the first minute of the game. First blood to Great Britain.
Left leg, right on the touchline side. 3-0 at the moment. But he's wide, he's pulled his shot, but that puts Great Britain 3 points, Australia 0 after, well, 1 minute's play practically. Well, that's a great start for the home team, and from the play of the ball, it's a very good kick by Keith Barnes. It's put Australia in an attacking position, and it indicates the method of attacking. They're going to put in the long kicks to play in their opponent's half. Stevenson, scrum half, and it's a penalty for offside to Terry, and it's a chance for a goal kick by Barnes. The crowd are beginning to give Keith a little bit of the barracking, but it won't worry him. He's played on the Sydney Cricket Ground, used to all the barracking there. Here he goes. And it's a beautiful shot, but it's going out, and nobody's going for the ball. Bolton got it. Right on the Great Britain line. Great Britain in white. McTighe right on the Great Britain line. Australia on the attack. And it's a bit of rough work going on in the tackling, and the forwards will certainly take a lot of the weight here, and they'll not go very far with this tackling. Look how the Australians swarm around them. Lines, Welshman, and it's a penalty to Great Britain for offside. Players must go back 3 yards from the play of the ball. And wisely, Stevenson is letting Fox put in a long kick down the field, very sensibly. Did he find Joe? Yes, right into the crowd. Very well fielded by a little boy. But after 5 minutes play, Great Britain 3 points, Australia 0. I might just say at this moment, there's no line out in this game. It's very similar to rugby union, but no line out. And Fox, dummy. Slippy turf. There's been a match before this when Lancashire beat Yorkshire Schoolboys, and it's offside, and it's a penalty just inside the Australian half. Stevenson, what's he going to do? He's going to take the tap penalty. Tap it forward. A long pass to Bolton, and a good pass too. Bolton, the boy whose mother pays him 5 shillings every time he scores a try. McTighe, Johnny Whiteley, Howe, loose forward. Ian Walsh, number 26, the Australian. Stevenson, short pass to Terry. Three can do the job if one can't. The Australian in the dark shirt stacked him very hard, naturally. Whiteley, Vines, and he can't go without the legs which Clay got. Whiteley, McTighe, Brian McTighe, Bolton. The Australian cover is very good. Get across. Don Robinson will go the first try, making a yard or two. Yards are very valuable at this position of the game. Carry him over, boy. Pick him up, 4 of them. McTighe, he used to be a boxer to this lad. 50 fights he had, but this is one of his biggest today. Oh, lost possession. And it's Barry Moore well away. Australia in possession. Dark shirts, Australia, Mossop. Clay, knock on. But advantage to Johnny Whiteley. Long pass to Fox. Fox a kick through for Sullivan. Sullivan chasing and Barnes chasing in the far corner. And it's a drop out under the post when the referee points in the middle of the field. It's a drop out. Well, there's all the excitement and all the tenseness that one expects in a test match, and it has really started off at a cracking pace with Great Britain leading by 3 points to 0 at this moment. And it's drop out by Barnes under the post. He cannot kick directly into touch, remember, like they can in rugby union. Frank Dyson, his first test, Huddersfield. Oh, he's lost the ball with Dyson. Ball still loose. Well, that was a let-off. Rasmussen, the forward who was coming to replace Beattie, got away nicely there. Now, Mossop on the ground, getting up, he'll get his head in the pack and they'll soon warm him up in there. And it's offside to Stevenson of the scrum. And referee Gelder points very clearly in what direction the kick has got to be taken. And Barnes is going to have a shot at goal. It's a good shot, and it looks to me to be in, and it is. That's 3-2 for Great Britain after about 11 minutes play. The English players always claim that the Australians don't know who's got the loose head. That is the head nearest to the referee. And it's very important because obviously their feet are nearest to the tunnel. And this is the scrum again. It's a bit untidy. But it's in, and it's out to Dyson. Pull back, come up. Whiteley, long pass to Bolton. Long pass to Bolton. Nicely beaten, four defenders, ducking and dodging. Dave Bolton of Wigan. Let him play the ball. He does. Whiteley, Ashton, Sullivan. Watch the touch, Judge, because it's very near to that touch line. Important to keep it play. McTighe. Oh, Brian McTighe. This boy used to do a bit of sparring partner with Joey Maxim, the American boxer. But a very quiet lad, actually. Vines, a Welshman. Pushing them back to Newbridge there. Stevie. Stevie means Stevenson. Whiteley. Johnny Whiteley, loose forward. Keep going. Barnes into a good cover tackle. Stevenson. McTighe. Oh, got his pass in well to Sullivan, his clubmate from Wigan. 10 yards away from the line. Stevenson. Fox. Ashton. 10 yards to go. Ashton took that very well indeed. Ashton was the skipper in the last test. Stevenson. Harris knocked on to Barnes. And Barnes is away to Wells. Good tackle southward. Southward with Cumbrian in the team. Right 1 3/4. It's hard, rugged stuff, is this. The Australians will try to bring the play away. And they're very good at it too. Wilson. 20 minutes gone, England still leading by 3 points to 2. Clay, Don Robinson, the man, number 10, who got the first try, the only try of the match so far. And whilst they were having their own little personal argument, the referee decided there was a penalty, and somebody's on their knees. They're not examining the grass, they're hurt. And he's out. Who is it? Let me look at them. Well, there's not many bald heads about the place, so it looks as if it's Clay. Midway through the first half, second test, and you can see the shrouded mist of the church steeples in St. Michael's Lane, very well known to both cricket and rugby league people. And I did mention no line out in rugby league football, and of course only 6 forwards, and no kicking directly into touch. Well, it shows the dourness of this test, the fact that so far we've only had 5 points, 3 of those for Great Britain, 2 for Australia. Harry Wells, now this is the might of Wells. What a great century. Oh, and he's still going. What a great run. Oh, it's a penalty to Australia, and is this a chance for Australia to go in the lead? Well, this is a vital kick for Australia because it could put them in the lead for the first time in the match. The score is 3 points to 2, and all goals are 2 points. The crowd are getting impatient with Brian. It won't worry him. Here goes, cute angle. And it's out. No goal. Way into the crowd. When a dead ball is forced, the dropout is from the 25 line, but when it is conceded, it is from under the post. Those of you who just wonder why they sometimes drop out from the 25 and sometimes from the dead ball line. Up. Oh, well taken, Mossop, for a knock on. Another knock on. But the ball is loose, and Mossop again. Robinson. A couple of knock-ons and a couple of advantage applied. Robinson, Stevenson, McTighe. That was a wild one. The referee thought it was all right. Stevenson, Terry. Stevie, Whiteley. Australia just 1 point behind, but they've done quite a lot of the attacking, and they're still binding Great Britain in their own half. Stevenson, Whiteley. Great Britain not making any progress at all now, and it's a knock on, and the referee saw it too. For Great Britain, and still somebody can't get ahead in the pack properly. Now, whose ball is it? And it's still Australia in possession. Oh, and it's a long pass. It's a good one to Gasnier. Well, the South will get him. Gasnier, the wonder boy of the Australian team. Mossop. Hamblett. Well tackled indeed by Fines. 3 points to 2 for Great Britain. Australia goal by Barnes, and a try by Robinson the first minute for Great Britain. Australia still attacking. Now Australia are really going into the attack, and they're looking the better side at this moment. Whose ball? Ball possession is vital. Who's in it? It's Great Britain. Get off him, let him play. 3-1, but it's still Great Britain ball. McTighe, oh, pushes one out, well handed up McTighe. Vines. Now this is where the Great Britain forwards will start to make a little bit of a headway from the play the ball. It's a back pass and it's a knock on. The referee's allowed advantage, so it's still Great Britain. Stevenson, McTighe. Oh, it's a long pass to Bolton. It's a long pass to Fox. But he can't get past either Gasnier or Wells. Dyson from Huddersfield, playing his first test match in his benefit year. Stevenson. Well, this is certainly going to be a tight game, and the next score can be a very important one. Great Britain can't get out of their own 25 somehow. They're Terry. They're being hemmed in by the very, very strong tackling Kangaroos. Great Britain, 3 points. Australia, 2 points. First half. And Fox still trying to get away from Wells and Gasnier. These two Australian centres, terrific boys. Sullivan, Stevenson, Bolton, running in the clear, looking for support. He gives it to Ashton. He's kicked over to southward, but the referee has given a penalty for obstruction, and Ashton is hurt, but he's getting up and limping. It was obstruction when Ashton had kicked, and the Australians have kicked the ball dead, and the referee is telling Keith Barnes what the offence was. Well, that was Britain's best move so far, a cut through by Bolton, but they're only going to take the tap penalty. Sullivan. And the score at the moment, Great Britain 3 points, Australia 2 points. And it's... Well, only a few minutes left to play in the first half, and the Australians have done a really mighty job to keep England's margin down to 1 point. I'm sure if Chairman Jersey Flake, Bradford Bourne, and such as Bill Buckley and Harold Matthews were here, they'd be very proud of the Australians at this moment. Such a tackle like that by Clay is the sort of thing that the Australians have really done well today. Bolton trying to find the loop to Sullivan. Keith Barnes has been a real good master for his boys, and the strain is beginning to tell on 1 or 2 players, and not running quite so fast as they did, but it's still 3 points to 2. Vines, McTeague, Terry. Rasmussen is, of course, in the side instead of Beattie. Beattie was declared unfit. Rasmussen, the Australian forward. Whiteley, long pass to Bolton, to Fox, and terrific tackling by Wells and Muir. Muir, a great scrum half without any doubt. Tommy Harris. Vines. Well, Great Britain are on the attack, but it's the first time in this match they've had the control that of ball possession like they have. And Johnny Whiteley is at 2 yards short. The corner flag not very far away for Great Britain, but far enough for Australia. McTighe slipped. There was a match before this, and the turf has come a little bit greasy, I fancy. Harris, Ashton, southward, can he go for the corner? No, well tackled. The Australian cover tackling has been terrific. Vines. A bit of pushing and shoving, but it was Vines and Rasmussen. 2 yards short for Great Britain, but the Australian tackling is really something. Bolton, Ashton, this is a chance. It's Fox over. It's Fox in for the try, and it's an excellent try by Neil Fox with the overlap created by Eric Ashton turning inside to Neil Fox.
Here's the replay of what was a superb Great Britain try. The ball is out to McTeague, to Whiteley, then out to Bolton. Quick passing from Bolton here to Ashton. Ashton heads for the line. Now watch for this beautiful flick reverse pass back to Fox, and Fox is over, and the locals go wild. Fox fails to convert his own try, and at half-time, it's Great Britain 6, leading Australia 2.
And it's Australia on the attack, and of course Australia in their typical dark shirts, green and gold. Whose ball? Australia. Now this is danger. This is danger. And it's a try under the post. And it's a try under the post for Australia, for Brian Carlson. And Harry Wells made that. Well, this will probably put Australia in the lead because it's an easy kick for Carlson.
Let's take another look at that superb move. The ball is fed out to Clay, quick passing then to Harry Wells. He shows it inside. Now watch as Brian Carlson comes through on the burst, and Carlson crashes his way over for the try, and the score is now 6-5 in favour of Great Britain.
The Australians always take a lot of time to be accurate, and this is a vital kick, and it's an easy kick. And it's in. So it's Australia now leading by 7 points to 6, 1 point in it. Well, this 1 point difference is going to make these tackling very hard, and it's a penalty to Australia for Vines, defence by Vines. Certainly, the Great Britain side have had a lot of penalties given against them this afternoon. Australia with this on this mist-clouded Headingley ground, leading by 1 point. Muir, Clay. Oh, and Gasnier now able to take centre, and he looks as if he can easily go. And he collapses by Gasnier. For Carlson to put England further behind, 6 points to 10 in a great Australia run by Gasnier, and a long pass out to Brian Carlson.
Unfortunately, our archival footage doesn't show the brilliant finishing move of Carlson scoring this try. Clay passes to Gasnier, and Puff the Magic Dragon is in full flight. He switches course, heads back inside. Now watch here as he gets a great pass away to Carlson, and as history has it, Carlson scored, didn't convert his own try, and the score now 10-6 in favour of Australia.
10 minutes play in the second half. Great Britain losing by 10 points to 6. Each side has scored 2 tries now. Vines. Ashton, a nice dummy. Whiteley, pushing Wilson off. The Australian always tackling, 3 of them for every one Englishman. And that's the only way to make sure. Long pass to Fox through his legs. But Fox can't keep his feet. Must think he's still going down the mine or something. Terry, Vines. Stevenson, Harris. Hey, why he didn't pass? Tommy Harris. Now Newbridge. Whiteley. Trying to burst down the middle from this play the ball, which is the Australian technique. Whiteley, McTighe, long pass to Bolton. Now Bolton's going on a run. Well tackled humbly, just got him by the legs. This is the sort of inspiration that Great Britain needing at this moment. Harris. Terry. The turf is getting a little slippy. The players are not holding it as much as they did earlier in the game. Stevenson, Vines, they're falling down and getting up. Australia on the toes, very definitely. Rasmussen. Australia 10 points, Great Britain 6 points in just 10 minutes of this second half. Clay giving it to Wells. This is the danger man. He's a strong fellow, is this. And he's taken 3 of Great Britain players to put him down. And it's a penalty to Australia. Oh, and it'll be an easy penalty to Australia. Still nearly under half an hour left for play. And he's missed it. It's hit the post and gone out. And how disgusted Brian Carlson is at that. Well, that's a let-off. Put the ball in again, not satisfactory. Nor is the scrimmage in. Somebody got the back of him in the air there. It must be the open side prop. It must be Terry. Great Britain ball, Australia ball. And a strong run of this fella Clay. Take no notice of his bald head. He's a very lively footballer. And England are spread eagle at this moment. And there's an overlap on the far side. Gasnier. And well taken by Carlson, but it's a forward pass. It's a forward pass. It's no good. It's forward pass. It's the ball's over the line, but it's no try. Well, they're scrum down, and the play is getting a little bit ragged, simply because both teams are very, very keen and excited about the fact of 4 points. England daren't open out too much, and they should, and the Australians are satisfied to hold what they have. It's got to be something inspirational. Ashton, and Ashton beating one, beating two, beating a kick for Southwood. Southwood, it's a race. It's a race and well taken brilliantly by Gasnier, but well tackled by Southwood. Now this is a Britain's chance. It'll be a scrum down where the ball crossed the line, or where the man crossed the line with the ball. Now this is something that Stevenson can do from the base of the scrum if they can get the ball. Now the ball possession is so vital. Muir to put it in, which is a disadvantage for England. Right under the post, you can see the post there. And it's a try! It's a try! It's a try under the post to John... It must be to Johnny Whiteley, the loose forward, from Stevenson. It's Johnny Whiteley and Stevenson. It's a try, and they're nearly kissing him. Well, that's opened the game up again.
Well, this classic move virtually tricked everybody. Stevenson with the ball, flicks it back to Whiteley, and Whiteley goes over for what turned out to be the match-winning try.
Well, surely that Fox can't miss this kick. 9 points to 10 for Australia. The goal will put Great Britain in front and open it up again. This vital kick right in front of the post. Surely can't miss it unless he slices. He's kicked it. So that's Great Britain in front now by 11 points to 10. The referee is making the mark, and it's only 5 yards short of this post. There's the post, and it's a penalty to Australia. It's penalty to Australia for feet up. A long pass. 3 minutes to go as Eddie Lumsden's making his first bid. He's not had many passes. The Australian right wing. Sullivan 5. This is the danger man, Harry Wells. Got England holed out. They're in the Australian half. It's got to be something terrific, and the Australian in possession. Clay. The two danger men are Wells and Gasnier. When they get the ball, you can be ready for anything. Mossop. Extra man, Moore. Wilson. Wells. Now this is a danger man. Lumsden, and he got his pass in. That's in the Great Britain half, and England are tiring. They're tiring. And there's an overlap. There's a chance for Australia here. Gasnier. Ashton's killed the tackle, the ball, the man, the lot. 2 minutes to go. And the crowd appealed for a knock-on, but they didn't get it. Australia have got an overlap. There's danger. There's danger here. There's danger, Eddie Lumsden. They're going close to the Great Britain half. They're in the Great Britain half, in fact. Wilson. Well, this is the exciting last minute, and the Australians are certainly on top. A penalty now, and the game could be lost. And it's Great Britain ball. 1 minute to go, and it's Great Britain ball. Stevenson, Whiteley, McTighe. Can Britain hold on? Can Britain hold on to this ball for the last 60 seconds or so? Stevenson, he'll come blind. The short side. And it's time. It's time. And so Great Britain have won this second test by 1 point, 11 points to 10. And so the third test on December 12th will be the decider for the Ashes. So the score at Headingley, Great Britain 11 points, Australia 10 points. In the traditional green and gold, the Australians shake hands with Steve, the referee Eric Clay, making his debut as a referee. Barnes wins the toss, and it's Stevenson to kick off. When, of course, I referred to Eric Clay as his debut as a referee, I mean in such an important match. It is his test debut. Of course, he's been a referee for about 4 seasons. And away we go. And England tried to kick the ball dead, the customary pattern, but Wells has taken it. England in white, of course. And these opening stages are, of course, the vital points of getting ascendancy, and it's a penalty to Australia for kicking to play the ball. Tap penalty. Gasnier. Possible overlap here with Wells. Running well, too. And well tackled by Johnny Whiteley. Danger man of the Australian side, Harry Wells. Harry Wells, the strong man of the side, and the defending scrum half to put the ball in will be Stevenson. Australia ball. And obstruction by Clay, given by the referee for crossing. Harris, Whiteley. And at this moment, Fox is taking the first shot at a goal for Great Britain. 2 points if he kicks it. No score. No score after 5 minutes play, and this is Britain's first chance. And it's a long shot, and it's a goal! That was the right time for him to come and join us, as Great Britain take the lead by 2 points to 0. Well, this has opened the game now to a real test match level, and so far there's been an immense amount of keenness in the two sides, which is natural. Incidentally, Corellis is not playing for Great Britain, but Brian McTeague running through for support, kicks forward for a chase for the line. Will a white take it or a green and black? It's a great run, but it's well saved. But it's Britain on attack. Britain in white. And Australia a knock on under the post. And Johnny Raper pushed the ball forward with his hands, didn't take it cleanly, so it's a scrum under the post, very similar to the position. You'll probably remember where Whiteley scored from a Jeff Stevenson pass. Oh, dear, a bit of punching in the scrum. Oh, dear. Now, referee Eric Clay will soon straighten this one out. And the test judge is in to stop it. Somebody's rubbing his nose. It's Jack Wilkinson and Wilson. Similar in names and simple in temperament, apparently. Wilkinson is playing prop, and Robinson is the second row because Corellis is out. He's injured his spine at work, and a dramatic announcement just before the match started, or before the teams came. And it's a penalty right in front of the post for feeding the ball into his own scrum. Left leg, Neil Fox, 20 years of age. And it's up. The flags are up. So Britain are leading after 8 minutes by 4 points to 0. Wells. Oh, a tackle by Sullivan. Muir. Wilson, Raper. Now this is an Australian chance, but they've lost possession. A really excellent run there. But it's Britain's ball to Terry. Oh, not to Terry, Stevenson. Bolton. When I raised my voice there, I thought it was through. Stevenson a long pass, but a doubtful one. Sullivan. These long passes can be dangerous. And it's a penalty to Great Britain for trying to pull the ball out of Sullivan's hand after he was tackled. And Sullivan's limping. Stevenson calling Fox up. It's a long kick to touch. And obviously they're going to release position. Will he get it? Yes, he's got it. Referee Clay can't hold that back. Whose ball? Oh, it's Australian. Raper. There's a chance here for Australia at the corner. But it's passed inside to Robinson. Well, that was a let-up. Oh, another scrap. Another bit of an effort going on in the middle, but certainly there's a keenness about this match that and it's another penalty for pulling out of McTighe's hand. No doubt all the players are most excited and most keen to get on with it, but some of the things they're getting on with are probably not according to the rule book. Bolton. Still 4 points to 0 for Great Britain. 15 minutes gone. A long pass to Sullivan. Terry. McTighe. Wilkinson, dummy half. He's coming instead of Corellis. Strong forward. He's playing prop, and Robinson is in the second row for Great Britain. Harris, Welshman, McTighe. A lot of bunching at the moment, and Britain can't get away from that 25 line. Whiteley. The Australians are mighty fit players. Stevenson, McTighe. They're making a yard, but that's all they're making. Whiteley. 4 yards, but 4 yards across the field. Long pass to Bolton, and just an ankle tap by Clay. There's the bald-headed Australian. You'll see quite a lot in the picture. Harris. Tommy Harris of Newbridge, South Wales. The oldest man on the field. Seems to be a lot of loose passing by Great Britain as Terry tries to push his way through. Oh, well, nobody played the ball there, but Australia knocked it on. It's a scrum down. And a bit of rolling around, and it's not roly-poly stuff. This time it's Wilkinson. And the score at this moment, Great Britain 4 points, Australia 0. After 17 minutes play, the referee talks to Wilkinson on Great Britain, and Wilson, and he's given a penalty to Australia. So this is an easy chance, or a reasonably easy chance, for Keith Barnes to bring the score to 4 points to 2. Keith Barnes had a very successful tour, been a very good goal kicker. This is not beyond him at all. 4-0 at the moment for Great Britain. And it's in the middle, I think, and it's 4 points to 2. Nearly went in for that pass. Moore again. And it's a penalty for Moore putting his own feet, and I think even on the television screen there we could see that pretty clearly. Straight shot. And it'll carry, I think. And it's a goal. So that takes, after 28 minutes, Great Britain 6 points, Australia 2 points. Australia are in the dark green and gold shirts. An all-Australian team. A very hard job. A mistake got the ball. Very hard to win a test series in Great Britain. Great Britain leading this moment by 6 points to 2 at the start of the second half. Anybody's ball on the halfway line. You can tell by the referee which side has got the ball. It's the other side. He stands on the defending side and still pushing it back. It's not a knock-on because it was pushed back. Australia defending. Dud Beattie. Big, strong, very forward. David Owen, and it's a penalty. And the crowd don't like that at all for jumping. Well, it would be harder running in a sack race than running that way. And certainly not as enjoyable. Britain are closing up in their defensive mechanism now by going up onto Clay. And Australia have lost 10 yards since that passing movement started. Long pass, Moore. Moore running. And a Great Britain player is out. I think he caught Moore's boot in his face. There's a form on the right. But the game won't stop. Play must go on until the ball is dead. Well, the Wilkinson on our right is coming into the pack. Wilkinson has been talked to by the referee, and the sponge man, Bill Hughes of Lee, will cool his ardour. It's yes, I think he caught a boot in his face, but he's a tough boy. This he'll be back, and the pack will warm him up. Well, the score, 6 points to Great Britain, 2 to Australia, and he's taking him off. He doesn't want to go up, but he's taking him off. Probably going to get a couple of stitches in or something like that, just to keep him over for the last 30 minutes. He'll be back, I feel pretty sure, but that means Britain have got 12 men at the moment, and this is Australia's chance. And Stevenson appealing for an illegal fielding of the scrum, and Miller missed the ball. Clay. Mossop. Oh, and the ball's loose, and McTighe's got it. So it's Britain in possession with 15 yards from the line. And now this is Great Britain's opportunity. And the cheers of the Wigan crowd. Stevenson trying to come back in the middle. But he caught a great crowd of the Australian defenders. But it's still Britain in attacking. And it's a penalty for Wilson kicking to the play of the ball. And it's a reasonably easy shot. But with a greasy ball, anything can happen. The ball can be sliced at this kick. Just rather wide of the right-hand post. Two points if he kicks it, and Britain have got a 4 points margin. This 2 points margin will be very valuable to make it 4. But he's kicked it. But Great Britain have only got 12 men at the moment. Fox is off. And I thought, well taken, McTighe. Oh, brilliant rugby union line-out catch almost by McTighe. Whiteley, Johnny Whiteley, Hull, Drayman, Stevenson, the skipper, McTighe. The Wigan crowd, of course, have got their favourites with such as McTighe, who is a Wiganer, and Eric Ashton, Terry from St Helens. Whiteley. Great Britain, obviously, are not going to take an awful lot of risks, and Australia will have to use their backs to get the brilliance of Gasnier and Welsh to its full use. McTighe. Stevenson, long pass to Whiteley. If you notice, the players don't get very far with this keen tackling on both sides. Terry. And that would have a wrestling phrase of a double something or other, but as it is, a rugby tackle that stopped Terry and Whiteley goes through. The energetic lot of these kangaroos, they're bounding around very heavily on the English forwards. Long pass, Fox. Sullivan, playing on his home ground. Sullivan, a plumber from Putsey. Fox. A nice kick over. Who can race it? A White or a White. And it's a try. It's a try to by Fox. It's a try by Fox to Southwood and McTighe, and Stevenson comes in to give him their enjoyment of the first try of the game. And Fox deserved it because he kicked across, and Fox has scored all the points too. Well, that's a vital try in this match, as the referee is talking to both Barnes and Mossop, and no doubt some of them have said something to the referee. They've been talking, and Keith Barnes is appealing. Mossop is the vice-captain. Keith Barnes is the captain. Mossop is the vice-captain, and referee Eric Clay is obviously telling them something that they've said and was wrong. But it's the try all the same, and this gives Fox the chance to bring his total to 13. A lucky number for Fox, not unlucky. Two points if he kicks the goal. And the flags are up, so Britain lead by 13 points to 2. He'll probably give a penalty in a minute to one side or another for not backing. Stevenson gets it in, and Muir gets it. Muir, a lively little scrum half from Queensland. Right, open up here, and the danger for Great Britain. 20 yards from the Great Britain line. Trying to goal here would open the game up. Wells going up. No, Gasnier. Oh, it's a try! A great try by Johnny Raper.
Let's take another look at that super try. The ball is out to Raper, then it's actually out to Gasnier. He's through one tackle. And then Puff, the Magic Dragon, is away. He looks for support, Johnny Raper is there, and Raper goes over to score his first test try.
Johnny Raper scored. Keith Barnes to kick a goal, and it's a go. The crowd are thirsting for a try now from Great Britain, and they get the ball. They do. Stevenson looking for Bolton, looking for Fox. Oh, Ashley gives a dummy to Southwood. Can he get in? It's 2 yards to go. Chance here, a long pass. Losing ground with the pass in. McTighe. Oh, and well tackled indeed by Gasnier. Brilliantly tackled. McTighe. Another chance here. Fox. Oh, Fox still going, but the crowd thought he ought to come out to his wing. I did too, for that matter. McTighe. 10 yards short, and a vital try for Great Britain here. Oh, they've lost possession even. And Australia have got possession from a Britain passing movement. And Australia on attack, Gasnier. Well, all that work for nothing for Great Britain at any rate. And the Aussies have still got some scoring power in them. And when I mentioned Gasnier, offside. No. I may have thought so, but the referee didn't. The gap down the middle as Wilson loses the ball. Great Britain are getting rugged at the moment. They're doing the foolish thing of kicking in possession. There's a chance for... the referee has not given a knock-on. Well, this is dour, hard stuff, and it's what we hold, so far as Great Britain are concerned, but they're making... Stevenson is going roaming towards the touchline. He's gone on the wing. Stevenson had a rare bashing. The referee has given a knock-on. Now, at this scrum, let's look and marshal the forces at the moment, because there seems to be a lot of knocking around. Stevenson looks very dazed as he comes into the scrum. The mist on the far side of the field is getting all around the scrum and the players, but we can see it here all right. Whose ball? Oh, Muir, Wells. Now this is the trouble. This is the trouble, fellow. Takes 3 to keep him quiet. And it's knock on to Gasnier. And I would have thought he was offside, and the referee thinks so too. And it's a penalty to Great Britain. Barry Muir is a very, very good, tricky scrum half, but I think one of his weaknesses is probably gets very near to the play of the ball. He's getting very near to the referee now. No, he's going back. He's told him what it's for. Well, this is a kick similar to the one that Fox took when he got his last goal. Certainly his last penalty, and it's again, it could be sliced, so it's not over yet. 13 points to 7. But he's kicked it, so it's 15 points to Great Britain, 7 to Australia. And it's a long kick. Barnes kicks up to the wing, but Sullivan takes it cleanly. Fox kicks down the field because he realized Barnes was out of position. Green or White chasing the ball. 3, who'll get it? Barnes. And in the gloaming on the far side, it's Mossop to trying to clear. Great Britain are smelling victory. They're on the top. And it's a penalty to Australia. Brian Clay, rightly in a hurry. Britain players should get back 10 yards. They do. Long pass. Raper, long pass, let it come. For Australia, well played, a great try by, it's trying to go around behind the post for a goal. Well, that's a very good try indeed, the best try of the match.
Considering the conditions, you'd go a long way to see a better try than this one. The ball is out to Raper, to Wells, and then to Gasnier. And Gasnier is off, down to the halfway mark. In support is Brian Carlson. Now watch for the dummy. He eventually gets the pass away to Carlson, and Carlson improves his position to put the ball down behind the posts.
Well, that is Gasnier, and just confirms all I've been saying on the Australian side. Use Gasnier, use Wells, and we not only get great football, but get points. Well, this opens the game wide up if he kicks it, and he does. The greatest try we've seen this afternoon, and one of the greatest test tries I've ever seen. Well, this is dramatic in the last 3 minutes. Can Britain hold out? Because that's about what it means. Australia could still win this test. Still win the Ashes. Australia only want one try, and if they kick the goal, they've won the match. Great Britain are holding on 3 points. But they haven't got the ball. Well, even the home spectators are saying give it to Gasnier after that. Oh, England scores! Great Britain scores the match! Well, what a dramatic finish for Southwood. Well, that settles this test and this Ashes series without any doubt. And what a tragic way for Australia to finish the test after such a brilliant try that they showed us here with a slip pass, a lost ball, and Southwood gets the try. No goal. Well, the Australians are still running with 5. Great Britain 18, Australia 12. Half a minute left for play, and the Australians, who have been looking for a signal from the bench to see how long they've got to play. McTighe. Well, those dark, mudded figures are 26 international players who are going to settle this test in the Ashes. And the referee, Eric Clay, is looking at his watch. Well, there's a lot of mist on the ground, and the flashlight bulbs of the photographers are lighting up the scene, but we can still see very, very well on our monitor, far better than the spectators on the ground. Ike Southwood, number 2, Cumbrian, just got the last try, not had a lot of part in this game. So our time clock tells us the time is up, but there is some extra time to play for 1 or 2 injuries. as Stevie goes blindside, and the flashlight bulbs are lighting up again for the spectators, but we can see plainly as Baktai goes bursting through.